GoAugie.com here with head baseball coach Tim Huber. Coach, season comes to an end today, 10-5 against number 1 seed St. Cloud State in the NSIC Championship game. That's a really good team out there. Just talk about your thoughts on the game for right now.
Yeah, real interesting inning there. Lekowitz, Mike was throwing really well, and then just kind of lost it and couldn't get it back. And that was a big inning, kind of deflated our guys' confidence. I don't know if that's the third or whatever that inning it was, third or fourth. And, they hit a home run, put them up. We got 4 runs on the board in that inning. And it just kind of, it was a different baseball game after that. They tacked some runs on and added to their lead. And then, at the end, we gave ourselves a chance and got to their starter finally, a couple walks, a couple hits. Patrick Fiala, big grand slam, put us back in the game. And then the ninth inning, obviously, got some guys on base, but just wasn't quite enough. We dug ourselves too big of a hole to come back against a team like St. Cloud. Obviously, like you said, they're pretty good.
One of the things you've kind of emphasized all year, it's never been about really the wins and losses. It's always been about just continued development from your players. Going from the start of the year to now, you end the season on a 12-game hitting streak. You come into this tournament, you knock off Minnesota State behind a stellar performance by Ryan Hamilton. Can you just speak about just the development this team has shown over the course of the season?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it was an interesting year. Last year, starts with last year and the seniors we had, and we lost a bunch of really talented players and made a great run last year, most successful year we ever have, and that's what you have to look at for this year and try to compare. And it's tough to do that, But like I always tell our guys, hey, that's what we have to compare against. And so now there's some expectations there, and we didn't start out very well, and at the end of the day, that really hurt us. We went down and played some games in Arkansas and went 0-6, and in reality, the way things turned out, if we just won a few games there, we probably have a pretty good chance to make a regional tournament. I'm on the committee this year, and we got our call tonight, and I bet if we had a few more wins down there, we're probably in the way we played down the stretch. So that's frustrating, that's unfortunate, but it is the way it goes. And did we see improvements as the year went along as a team? 100%, yes. To make the run we did at the end of the year, win all those games, like you said, 12 games, winning streak coming into the tournament. Played a good Concordia team, beat them. Played a really good Mankato team, beat them in a great baseball game. And then we ran into St. Cloud twice. When you lose to the number 1 team in the country in some polls twice at the end of the year, and that's how you end your season, you really can't be too disappointed about it. I give our guys a lot of credit and give our seniors a lot of credit for battling, giving us an opportunity to be in the situation we were in, that played in the championship on our home field on the last day of the year, and that's a pretty good season. Excuse me. We won 37 games, and that's nothing to sniff at either. I think Mankato and St. Cloud are the only 2 teams in our league that were close to that. Duluth was a little bit below, but 37 wins is a lot of wins in a season when you're only playing 50 games. So we'll take it. It was something to build on, and we move on into next year with the guys returning, and thanked our seniors here today for their efforts over the time they're with us, and we'll go from there.
One of the things on just returning players, a lot of young arms that you guys had this year, a lot of new faces. Just to see them kind of improve, Zach Reed kind of just showing some consistency out there and becoming a guy that you were able to throw out there late. Jacob Blank kind of just molding himself into looks like a potential starter down the road. It's always tough to see a season end, but you've got a lot of returning players coming back on a successful season. Just can you kind of speak about what are going to be some keys to kind of see them develop in the off season and just keep this level of success going?
Well, it was good for them to get opportunities, and we did see their development. Those guys you mentioned, and put Dalton Allen in there also as another freshman that had a great little run for us here down the stretch, and they got experience. Early in the year, those guys struggled. All those young guys struggled. And that's part of the reason we lost some games early. We threw them out there, and they didn't do very well. But they got experience, they got better, and that's what also helped us win games down the end. Some freshmen pitched some big innings, and Colin Lovell, a sophomore. There's more names. I won't start rattling them off because I'm going to forget guys for sure. But, yeah, we return a whole bunch of young pitchers that we hope will help us elevate our game to the next level, because at the end of the day, that's what it takes. You saw St. Cloud just run through the tournament with the arms they had, and their pitching was really good. Yeah, they could swing it. Yeah, they could play defense. But at the end of the day, if you can pitch it, you're going to be pretty good. So we hope those guys will come in and keep working hard in the weight room and keep their arms in shape and see what happens in the fall. We do have a couple newcomers coming in that we like a lot as well next year, and we'll see what happens.
Well, Coach, always tough to see the season end, but personally I want to say thank you. It's been just an incredible time covering you guys this year, and best of luck going forward in this offseason.
Appreciate it, Chris. You have a good one.